नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी भाष्यदेशधारिणे जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. So thank you everyone for joining. And today this is the last day of Kartik month. Many of you might be wondering how it can be the last day. It is 29th day. But yeah, there is overlap between the Chaturdashi and the Purnima. So today actually it is Chaturdashi. But in between I think some Purnima will also start. So tomorrow is Pratipada. The next month is starting. So today is that Rasa Purnima also. So we kind of lost one day. Instead of 30, it is just 29 days of Kartik. Anyway, it was a good reason for all of us to come together and read daily something from the Bhagavatam. So Kartik is ending, but our reading is not ending. It will continue. So that's a good news. And we are expecting all of you to continue to join. I don't think Kartik is over, so reading is over. Now I'm already liberated. And that's not the idea. Please continue. It is a good idea to every day that we come and read together. Okay, so we have been reading about this four special qualities of Lord Sri Krishna: Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, and Prema Madhuri or Bhakti Madhuri. So we discussed about Krishna's form, Krishna's beauty. We'll talk a little bit about Krishna's pastimes also, which are also very, very sweet. And we have been discussing Krishna's pastimes all through the Kartik month, Damodar pastime, Govardhan Leela, and all of that we read. And Krishna has innumerable pastimes. Some of those pastimes has been recorded in the Srimad Bhagavatam, but we should not limit Krishna to only those pastimes only. Krishna's pastimes are unlimited. So it is said about Krishna's Leela. We'll talk about Leela Madhuri now. So it is in the 10th canto. Jai Shri Raja Vacha येन येन अवतारेण भगवान् हरिर ईश्वरः करोति कर्णरम्याणि मनोज्ञानी च न प्रभो यशृण्वदोपैति रतिर्विष्णा सत्त्वं च सुद्यति अचिरेण पुंसा भक्तिर्हरौ तत्पुरुषे च सख्यं तदेवारं वद मन्यसे चेत्. So this Parikshit Maharaj is saying to Shukdev Goswami, Yen yen avatarena, all the various activities exhibited by the incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, certainly pleasing to the ear and to the mind. And this is the nature of Krishna Leela. Karoti Karna Ramyani Manogyani Channa Prabhu. So when we hear all these pastimes, Leela, the stories of Krishna, it is Karna Ramyani. It is certainly pleasing to ear and to the mind. Mano Jnanacha. And then simply by once hearing of these activities, the dirty things in one's mind immediately vanish. See, if something is dirty outside, you can take a bath, use some soap, whatever. But there's so much dirt, so much contamination is there within. What is the solution? What is that cleansing agent? This Krishna Katha, Krishna Nam, hearing about Krishna Leela, it is the perfect cleansing agent for cleansing us from within. Shanvadam Sukata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridantasto Yabhadrani Vidunoti Suvarsatam. It is said in the Bhagavatam. When we hear about Krishna, Then Vidunoti, that all the Abhadrani, all the inauspicious things, all the contamination is washed away just by hearing about Krishna. The same thing is said here also. But then what is happening? Generally, we are reluctant to hear about the activities of the Lord. See, people can hear all the gossip, they can watch all these news channels for hours, they can watch some debates, which happens on the news channel for nothing as outcome. Just for simple time pass, entertainment. People watch all of that. But we tell people, come to the Bhagavatam class, hear about Krishna. They will have 100 reasons for not coming. They get busy suddenly, they start remembering some important task and all of that. So this is unfortunate situation of the conditioned soul that people are reluctant to hear about the activities of the Lord. But Krishna's childhood activities are so attractive that they are automatically pleasing to the mind and ear. Thus, one's attachment for hearing about material things, which is the root cause of material existence, vanishes. See, root cause of this material existence is this attachment to hear about all this worldly katha than Krishna katha. But that attachment will be vanished just by developing the taste for hearing Krishna Leela. And one gradually develops devotional service to the Supreme Lord, attachment for Him, and friendship with devotees who give us the contribution of Krishna consciousness. If you think it fit, kindly speak about those activities of the Lord. So this is the request by Parikshit Maharaj. And he knows that, oh, this Krishna Leela, especially the childhood pastimes of Krishna, pleasing to the mind, pleasing to the heart, and just by hearing that, we lose the attraction for all this worldly hearing and all of those things, right? And then we develop the devotional service, we develop the attachment for Krishna just by hearing about Krishna, and like that. And then, of course, it should be done with the devotees. We should develop some friendship with the devotees because the devotees are the one who gives us this Krishna Katha or this Krishna consciousness. So this is about this Krishna's Leela. The nature of Krishna Leela is like that, right? And in fact, before this Krishna Leela begins, in the 10th canto, in the ninth canto, towards the end, it is said that why it happens. So it has been explained. Kalau janishyamana dukha shoka tamonudam anugrahaya bhaktanam supunyam vitnod yashaha. Kalau janishyamana, in Kaliuga, janishyamana, all the people, all the jana, dukkha shoka tamonudam, they're like full of dukkha, shoka, lamentation, dukkha, miseries, tamonudam, always in tamogun. So these kind of people, what is the hope for them in Kali Yuga? Everybody is like that. Dukkha, shok, tamonudam. So then Lord, anugrahaya bhaktanam. Anugraha means the compassion, the mercy. So Krishna took the compassion and then on these devotees, supunyam vyatano diyashaha. And then he comes and perform those pastimes and gives all this wonderful leela. So then all these people in Kali Yuga, those who are very unfortunate, dukkha, shoka, tamonudam. For these people, if we hear the Krishna Katha, then we can get relieved from all this dukkha, shoka, tamoguna, and all of that. So this is what is this Krishna Katha is. And as many, many verses we can quote from the Bhagavatam, says, Tav Vikriditam Krishna Nanam Paramamangalam. This Vikriditam, Krida means the play. Like Krishna is playing here, performing all the childhood pastime. Tava Vikriditam, your plaything, O Krishna, is Nanam Paramamangalam. For all the people, it is Paramamangalam. Karna Piyusham Asadhya Tajanti Annaspraham Jana. So it is that, oh my dear Krishna, your pastimes are supremely auspicious for mankind and are intoxicating beverage for the ears. Tasting such pastimes, people forget their desires for other things. See, otherwise there's no hope. We had to develop some attachment, some taste for Krishna Gatha, Krishna Leela. So all these beautiful pastimes that Krishna performed. Uh, this Leela, this pastimes has been performed by all the incarnations of the Lord, not only just Krishna. But Krishna's pastimes are very, very special. They're very sweet, and especially the childhood pastimes. Now, even the Narsimha also comes with a Narsimha Leela, you know. So Narsimha Leela is also powerful. But Krishna's childhood pastimes are very, very sweet for everyone, like that. So when Krishna was in Vrindavan, he performed various pastimes till Krishna becomes a little grown up and he left Vrindavan. So he performed various pastimes at different stages. So there are different stages is being explained in the scriptures. That first stage is called the Komar Avastha, Komar Leela. So generally, when the child is born till 5 years old, this is called the Komara stage. The different technical terms, Komara, then Paganda, and like that. So till five, it is Komar stage, and Krishna performed different pastimes. But in case of Krishna, Krishna was growing very fast, not like ordinary child. 0 to 5, they are Komar. But for Krishna's Komar Leela was from birth to 3 years and 4 months. Krishna was not Komar till 5, but 3 years and 4 months. Then 5 to 10 is like Paganda Leela. But in case of Krishna, it was 3.4 years to 6.8 years. He performed all this Paganda Leela. And then he did the Sakya, like playing with the friends and all of that. So in that also the Kishore Leela when he becomes little young. So Krishna's Kishore Leela is 6 year, 8 months to 10 years. And after that, Madhuri Leela, which was with the gopis. So like that, Krishna performed various pastimes, and through every pastime, Krishna is trying to teach us something. He's conveying a message for all of us to learn. Provided those pastimes, those Leela has to be heard and read under a guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. Then only we understand the true import of that Leela. So we discussed about Damodar Leela. We understood that Krishna showed his Bhakta Vasalta, Bhakta Vashada, that how Lord can be controlled by prema bhakti, by love and devotion can be captured, it can be bound. So he wanted to show that, teach that. Krishna performed various other pastimes also. He lifted Govardhan hill. So there's many lessons can be learned. One of the lesson was Krishna doesn't like his devotees to become puffed up, to become too proud. So Indra, he's a devata, he's a demigod, but he became little egoistic, little proud about his power, his position, and all that. So Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, and not only just lifted the Govardhan hill, he lifted his ego also, his pride also. So Krishna performed that. Another reason for uh, another lesson for the from the Govardhan Leela is that many Brajvasis they have the strong desire to be constantly with Krishna. They don't want to leave Krishna one moment. And they're just constantly their meditation is how we can just be with Krishna all the time, 24 by 7. So Krishna's friends, when Krishna will go for herding the cows and all that, at least those cowherd friends, the Gopas, the Gwalbal, they'll get the chance to at least be with Krishna for a few hours, at least morning to evening. But then everybody else is missing in Vrindavan, all the gopis and even the Yashodamai and all of that. Krishna is not there with them, so they're constantly feeling the separation. Then Krishna comes back in the evening. Then Yashodamai get the chance to be with Krishna, but all other friends and all other Brajavasis they don't get the chance. So everybody was longing for that we should have. So Krishna wanted to reciprocate with their desires. That okay, you want me to be always with you? I'll make some arrangement. So then what happens during this the Govardhan Leela when entire city was flooded, then everybody came under the umbrella of this Govardhan Hill. And for 7 days and 7 nights, continuously, they were there, and Krishna was in the center, and everybody was just constantly looking at Krishna, and they're just drinking this beauty. Krishna's beauty is like such that they're literally drinking that beauty from their eyes. They're not taking the eyes away for a moment. So there is a description for the 7 days and 7 nights, there is no experience of hunger, thirst, or any other thing like that. They're just absorbed in looking at Krishna's beauty. And every single person, like think of like Krishna is standing like this in the center, and then the people are all around. So some those who are in the front, they can look at Krishna like this, but those who are at the back, how they will look at Krishna, at least on his face, right? But the descriptions come everybody like it is all Krishna's mystic potency, that all those devotees under the umbrella of this Govardhan hill, they are feeling like Krishna is looking at them and they are seeing Krishna. It is not possible logically. Those who are at the back, they cannot see the face, but every single person there, they're feeling like they're directly, you know, uh, looking at Krishna's beauty like that. They're feeling. So that desire was fulfilled, that you want to be with me all day in, day out like that. So here is an opportunity for 7 days and 7 nights, and they were satisfied. So Krishna reciprocated with their desire. So these are the kind of leelas Krishna performed, many, many pastimes, but for every pastime there is a very nice message, some lessons, some insights. So that is very important for all of us to learn. Story is good. We should definitely listen to the story, but also what is the import, what is the message behind the story is even more important. In fact, this Kaliya Daman Leela happens, that Krishna danced on the slippery hoods of Kaliya. So there is a lesson that how this Kaliya, he became very poisonous. There are a lot of poison inside, and then he was, killing, creating that dangerous situation for everyone, all the living entities in the water. Even the air becomes polluted, contaminated, so poisonous that if any bird fly on top of the Yamuna because of that poisonous air, they will fall dead. So he became very, very poisonous. So Krishna danced, and that is why he called Kaliya Damana. It is not Kaliya Vad or Kaliya Hanta or something. Krishna did not kill the Kaliya. He Daman means he suppressed. Suppressed means all his poisonous things, poison that came out. Right. So in the same way, we also we are full of all that poison in our heart in the form of lust, anger, enviousness, and all of it's like a poison, right? Krishna doesn't like that. So now Krishna has to dance on us in order to relieve us from all that poison. Like he danced on Kali and all the poison came out. So now how Krishna will dance on us? So that also Krishna has made this arrangement, especially in this Kali Yuga, that Krishna's holy name, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This Mahamantra, it is said, Krishna's name is non-different from Krishna. So when we chant Hare Krishna mantra, Krishna is literally dancing on our tongue. So if we do it sincerely, it's such a powerful process. We are all like Kaliya, like snake, filled with all the poison in the form of all these vices, all the dirty things and all of that. But when we chant this Mahamantra, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Krishna in the form of the holy name, which is not different from Krishna himself, start dancing. And with that dance, all our dirty things, all our contamination, everything will come out. So, like that, for every pastime, Krishna is teaching us some important lesson, and that is how we should read all this. We should continue to read. Of course, we can read here on this call. That is great. So, please take it very seriously. At least 10-15 minutes, we'll all come together. We create that space, we share that energy, that consciousness, and we read together from the words of Prabhupada. And that brings a lot of purification, a lot of upliftment of consciousness. So we'll continue to read all these pastimes from Bhagavatam, and we'll see that how it is. And many, many beautiful pastimes, which is again beyond the scope of today's discussion. But these are some of the thoughts for today's reading. We'll continue to read a little bit more. So we discussed about the Leela Madhuri today. We'll touch on the Venu Madhuri and also the Prema Madhuri. We'll discuss. Okay, so with this, uh, we'll stop here. And before that, I'll just make one quick announcement for everyone.